welcome back to another edition of Neon Trash. I'm your host, Tommy the Hammer. Tonight we're going to be checking out a 1980s horror movie called The Prey. And I happened to get this VHS at a local horror convention called Cinema Wasteland out here in Strongsville, Ohio. And if you guys have never been to that, you need to. It's pretty fucking awesome. You can find obscure things such as this. And without further ado, guys, let's get right into the review. You guys know this routine. Check out that trailer. Peep that shit, motherfuckers. And when we get back, you guys are going to know my opinion on The Prey.
Out there, I swear I saw it.
It was supposed to be a fun weekend camping trip.
Man, am I ready for tonight?
Did you hear something?
But there is something out there in the woods.
What the hell are you doing?
Something horrible. It's not human. And it's got an X.
Alright guys, I just got done watching the early 1980s slasher movie, The Prey. Not a very good movie. There's a reason why you're not hearing about The Prey in classic slasher movie circles. I mean, when you think of the 1980s and horror movies that were prolific from that era, certain films come to mind, like Friday the 13th, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Phantasm, Hellraiser, Fright Night, Return of the Living Dead, shit like that. But when it comes down to a movie like The Prey, I mean, I never even actually heard of it. But therein lies the problem, because, dare I say it, there's actually elements to this movie that I thought were very successful. The basic premise is nothing new, although I will say this. This movie takes place in the woods with a bunch of campers and a serial killer. So that does sound like Friday the 13th, but this movie actually was produced back in the late 1970s. Young kids camping in the woods, and then you've got a fucking disfigured lunatic that's offing them one by fucking one. And it's pretty paint by numbers, but there is a certain urgency to the overall film and a definite sense of brooding anger and just, I don't know, it's very vile. But with all that being said, guys, I can't really recommend this movie to anyone that isn't a slasher or 1980s sleazy horror movie aficionado, because everyone that comes into this movie blind, that's expecting high production value or something as prolific as Friday the 13th, they're going to be sorely disappointed. They're going to be watching this movie and they're going to be like, the fuck is this low-budget trash? I mean, I was bored throughout most of this movie, and the characters really didn't do too much for me. The ending to this movie is about as bleak as it gets, and sometimes that's what I want, and tonight, what can I say? It's what I fucking wanted. So, out of 10 stars, I could give the old early 80s slasher movie, The Prey. I'm gonna lean towards, I don't know, I mean, it ain't that great, but it ain't that bad. We're gonna go middle of the road. It's a flat 5 with the prospects of a 5.5. I hope I've been informative, motherfuckers. Until next time, tune in to Neon Motherfucking Trash.